I'm Allie Rosen for FoxNews.com's Kitchen Superstars, and we're here at New York's restaurant Marc Forgione, where the namesake chef is taking us back into the kitchen. Marc Forgione is known today as a chef, restaurant owner, and an Iron Chef, but he started young in the kitchen.
You know, when I was like 14 or 15 years old, I used to go to my friends' houses and we'd wake up for breakfast and, you know, I'd say, okay, where are your eggs? And they'd look at me and they'd go, you know how to make eggs?
Starting at 16, Forgione spent years working for his father, Larry Forgione, and at restaurants like BLT Prime, while also taking time to learn in France and Italy. At age 29, he opened his namesake restaurant to critical acclaim, including a Michelin star. But he still believes the food he cooks is simple and straightforward.
I mean, I like to describe our style as honest, you know, very respectful of the ingredients and the people that get them to us. And if you just make people smile with what you're doing, you'll be a successful restaurant.
Forgione showed us a dish that melds with his philosophy of using fresh, local ingredients. So Marc, what are we making today?
I decided to kind of see what we had instead of trying to plan something. These are some beautiful nasturtium leaves from my roof. This, we call it MF Sriracha, and MF does not stand for Marc Forgione. We cook clams so that they can't open, so that they cook in their own juice instead of trying to extract the juice and make clam broth.
And so then we have all of this beautiful produce and all of these amazing things that you've grown, and what are we putting them on?
It's a dayboat swordfish. It's so fresh and so beautiful that we can actually serve it raw. So we're just gonna hit this with a little bit of smoked olive oil and the shabazi I get from my good friend Lior. So we're just gonna build like a layer of flavor. It's almost like a seasoning agent. So we're just gonna get a nice sear on there. 30 seconds.
Perfect.
Again, you still almost want it to be raw. So now you see you get that crust, but it's almost like
giving it a skin where it
a
didn't have
skin
one.
of flavor, and that's it. And then we're just gonna have some fun here. Again, this is that homemade sriracha, and this is black garlic. It's one of my favorite ingredients. So these are those clams that taste more like clams. So this is the sea beans or pousse-pied. This is the nasturtium, again from the garden. This is called agretti. It's a weed that tastes like pineapple. Well, this is a Mexican tarragon out of my garden. And then I'm gonna add a little Vadavan curry salt. So you have spice, sweetness, saltiness, tartness, all that kind of stuff. And I think we got a dish.
We're ready to go.
Yeah, make sure you get some of that sauce.
And I'm trying to
like
get
spice?
everything on there, yeah. What's amazing is that the fish is so subtle, but the sauces have so much flavor, and yet it's still coming through because there wasn't too much of anything on there. Thank you so much, Marc, for having us in your restaurant and in your kitchen. Really appreciate it. And I'm Allie Rosen for Kitchen Superstars on FoxNews.com Lifestyle.